Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. It's a decent day. It's good. Decent days are good. They're not bad days. For shits and giggles, I've been looking into doing AI voice translation. So I was like, I wonder if that's a thing now. There's so much AI stuff. I'm like, I wonder if I can do AI voice translation, like for my videos. Holy shit, is it expensive? For a single, like, language. Like, and so much extra stuff on top of it. It's like, if you want to pay for a, video translation with a video. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. If you want to pay for like a video to be translated with your audio, it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. You have to encode all that and, you know. But like, there's no just audio ones that are like actually decent, it seems. Unfortunately. So I need to find some international friends that want to dub for free. No. No. I guess for later, when I, if I ever start making more than, you know, pennies on the dollar from my videos. Or it becomes, you know, doable locally. Yep. We'll see. What they need to do is, and they'll never will, is have some kind of like a local system for this stuff. I want a local program that I can just pipe things into. I don't want to do this all online. Let's have my computer calculate all this stuff. Like I have a 40,000 series card. Come on, it should be able to handle things. I mean, nice thinking, huh? It'd be nice thinking. Anyway, game dev. We did good yesterday. No, I fixed the problem. I realized what the problem was. NVIDIA AI was so freaking shit. Wait, what is the NVIDIA AI? I know the the one that does the like audio cleanup. Like if you have sounds in the background, like it removes that. And I've used the one to remove the background. But which one are you referring to? 'Cause I don't know. Besides those, I don't remember any other ones. Oh. I don't need you. Okay. So I figured out the problem from last time. And that was when I was saving my cards. First of all, I was saving it into the game instance and not into my local file. And then I was trying to read the one from my local. So I was saving this, and I was putting in the available cards into available cards. So now I'm putting the right thing, which is my deck, into the available cards. And now if I go into my game and we open the deck, right, we have a mass. But if I put in like TI, it says 4, SC 5, and now I can't put any more. If I remove, it says 4, 5, so it reads it correctly. So now if I go in and we go ahead and kill these guys as soon as they stop breathing fire at me. There you go. So we have Sun Chance, temporary availability, and armor. Let's go with Sun Chance. Okay, give me one more. Oh, there's my Sun Chance hit going off. So there we go. So now we have the last two that we have in our deck, and then a health up. So if I grab melee armor and then we level up one more time, that should not be up there. Now we have only health ups. Yay! So our deck system's working. Okay. Okay, why are you accessing none? What's going on? Why is this saying you're not valid? Why are you not valid? If we take a look at our game mode. Wait, it's game mode? No. We're manager. Assign room manager right here. Oh, wait. Mob spawner. Does it not have the interface? How the hell did I miss this one? How the hell did I miss this one? I thought I did this. Or did we do this and crash at some point and then we lost it? That's also a very possibility. But the cool thing is now it works. So, yep. Soul Siphon. Power-ups work. Oh, the reduced melee damage also wasn't working for some reason. I need to check that. Yay, it all works. Okay. So we got that working. Let's go check out why our melee stuff isn't working. Drive it open, sort of. Okay. So here, under our damage calculations, glass cannon, armor melee. So if attack type is equal to melee, I plug in attack type here. But I think I need to not, because I have all that info here from the weapon stats. Oh no, it's attack type. It's from the weapon. It's or attack itself. Receive damage info. Attack type, yes. And I check if attack is equal to melee. And I have the gameplay tag. So this is all correct. The question is, did I assign the enemies to have melee properly? So for example, on you... Oh, it's melee, and sometimes it's melee with projectile. So hold on. Let's do a little test. Let's go to our good old skeleton. You're melee with projectile now. Okay. I need to fix these. Because we added... Why is it defaulting here? Default here is melee. Oh, is it because I removed none and it was the second option, and so it maintains as the second option? Okay. 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 So let me see what I can close down that we no longer need. I'm still gonna need you. I need you. Not gonna need you anymore. The cards we're good on. Deck built-in deck we're gonna need. The save game we're gonna need. You're good. Good. I think this is we're going to be saving on the actual save game. Should be good on mob spawner and okay. So what we need to do basically is load up all of our enemies and just make sure that their attacks are set up correctly in terms of being the ranged ones are ranged, the melee ones are melee. Because I guess after I added the melee with ranged option, it became it became a little wrong. So this is just projectile attacks. So Zorla is doing still projectile attack. Did we not convert her? I'll deal with her in a moment. Okay. Let's start with bite. Bite is melee. Bite fast, melee. Spit. Okay. So we haven't converted. I thought we did the projectile system. Did I not convert everyone to the projectile system? Crap. I guess we'll be doing that. Ramming is melee. Okay, you're melee. Okay. You're probably also then not set up, right? Yep, projectile attack. Hello, Gauki. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're good. We don't have a ranged for you. Mushroom. I don't know why it thinks they're overwriting the default when we're not. I don't understand it. Yeah, projectile attack. We're going to swap that out. So I guess that's what we're doing right now. I thought we were going to continue with the deck, but no, we should do this. I didn't realize this wasn't done. Actually, let me... Hold on. Open Notify Blueprint. Oh, it's because here it's defaulted to melee with range. So it's not grab... That's why it all became melee with ranged. That's why it all became melee with ranged. So now it says melee. Okay. Now things make sense. Now I understand why things were where they are. Okay. But the whole range system, we gotta change. So on my character, we already did this. I'm pretty sure. If I open up my spell projectile thing. Yeah, we have the attack and then we have the projectile. Like, this is set up for projectiles. So this is what we need to do for the enemies. So I'm going to copy you. Let's go to Zorla. So projectile attack is going to be a dagger. We can change the start upset damage scale. Yeah, because we need all of that. Attack effects. We don't want an aggro effect on this. We're just throwing the projectile. And this is all can be left as default. So, if we test on her now, she should still work, theoretically, if I set it up correctly before, which, you know, big caveat on that one. And if it does, then we can do the same thing on all the other ones and have it all work. That would be nice. Yay! She throws it! Oh yeah, also, being hit does not interrupt her. Let's fix that. So on death... yeah, we do this, but I also need to do it on... Oh, it's because we're no longer on stunned. Orb mortar! No! No, stop it! Stop it! You did plan your raid? Plan your raid at someone that isn't ending in 10 minutes after you raid them. Or less. Welcome, though. After damage taken, there we go. Let's do this. There's so many awesome people for you to raid. I also need to. This doesn't stop the animation because it was stopping the animation before. If this is valid, because we don't want to do the rest if it's not valid. If this is valid, not character movement. Get anim. Paper ZD. Get anim instance, and then stop all animation overrides. So now, if she does it, there it is, and I hit her, she stops. She immediately stops, starts moving again. I kind of want to make her stun for a moment. Hey, Miss Spaghetti, welcome in, Jesse Freak. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Stun system. I can do execute stun. Execute stun. The damage dealer is going to be get AC enemy base, get attack target. That's our damage dealer. We should convert to validate get if it is valid. Execute stun. If it is not valid, then we're just gonna say self. It's probably not a good idea to do this. I'm sure it'll be fine. So theoretically now, if she does her little special attack, do it, do it. No throwing daggers, come on. Do it, do it, do it. Chris, when I want her to do it, she'll never do it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on! There it is. And now she's stunned and cool. So you can stun her if you do it in the middle of that. I like that. Let's go with that. Okay. So she's good. Yeah. Let's go mushroom. So this is going to be Sprite Arc Mushroom. So theoretically, right, you can just test this. I want to make sure I test all of these as we do them because there's not a guarantee of them all working. Yay, but it works. Okay. I love it when we set up, base setups for things and then you can just swap them out and it'll just work. That's beautiful. You're the flying eye projectile. Hey, goody. And by the way, the reason we did it this way, right, is now we can, if I want it, I can make him with a special with an attack. I can have him shoot a different projectile, and we can do it per animation per attack. So really nice. So here one, this is going to be the acid one. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so that is now fixed. So let's go back to what we were doing before, which was our deck builder. Right? So we have our deck builder, and we have it specify how many cards you have in the deck, how many you have maximum, and we have the option to change the maximum. In here, I can change the cards max deck size to be like 12. And now I can put in 12 cards. 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. And then I can't anymore. Okay, so that's all working. What I want to do next is I need a way of now having a collection of cards and then the ability to unlock cards. I think that's the next thing, because right now, if I play, right, we just have all cards. And this is great right now for my testing, but I don't want to have all cards. I just want to work with cards I have unlocked or the base cards potentially. So, what are we going to need? We're going to need a new thing to save here in our save game. So we're going to need, instead of deck cards, we're going to need unlocked cards. We need to get the unlocked cards. And we need to be able to save the unlocked cards. Okay. Which also means we need to have unlock cards in our game mode. Oh, do I already have a variable called unlock cards? Oh, we do. Hold on. This might not be the correct thing. Oh, I'm just setting them all to be unlocked. Yes. So we need to specify the cards we want. So what we need to do is when we do the save game, if there is no save game, then we set up the then we set up the base deck. But if there is a save game, we need to load it from the save game. I think is the way we do it. So right here we do a create save game. So if that's the case, then again we're not doing this. Oh, all right. Let's wait for that. Oh. Well, I'll wait for ads to finish. I did do something that I forgot to let you guys know. Remind me once ads are over. This will either be exciting or you will not care at all. There will be no in between. I forgot to fill up. I'll go fill up. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. So, ads are almost done, and I'm going to reveal what I did. Okay, so those of you watching on Twitch might see a new channel point redemption option. I had a 10,000 point redemption. That is new. We had only the TTS before for 2,500 points. And I decided to add a new one. Which is to get my honest, unfiltered opinion on something. Of your choice. Which could end up being a rant about something. But I decided to add that because I thought it would be fun. I think there's like an hour cooldown on it, so people can't request it like, all the time. But yeah, don't worry, no one wants that. Good. Good. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so how do we choose, or how do we populate the 10 cards we want to choose? So I could add another column here and then specify and I can make it like an enum where it specifies like if it's a default card I have by right away or which boss it comes from. which because we're going to specify what boss it comes from, or what level boss it comes from. So I don't have to specify the boss. I specify the level. So if we change bosses, it'll still work. Well, in that case, I don't need an enum. I can just use an integer. Because if it's a level 0, then we can say, okay, that's the default. And if it's level 1, that's the level 1 boss, level 2 boss, etc. I like that idea. We're going to go with that idea. Unless someone yells at me and says that's a terrible idea. In which case, I will ignore them and continue with my idea. What do I call this? This is dropped from, I guess, dropped from level. Or level dropped? Drop level? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Integer default 0. So here, I can specify the level now for this. Okay. So, actually, let's do default 1 for this test. So if I come here and I specify the 0, can I do, like, if I do random ones, can I sort here? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do some basic ones. As our base, we need 10 of them. So health up, crit chance up. Well, let's make, I do want to have some more fun ones. Let's do crit chance up. Knockback. Stun chance. I can do regular armor. Nice defensive one. Don't want to get lifesteal. I don't want to do lifesteal on as the default. Speed boost can be default. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cleave is good as default. 7. Damage boost 8. Double dash 9. Actually, do I want double dash as one of them? I have 2 more. Crit damage. Let's do that as 9. And we'll do Culling Strike as the last one. Okay. So now we have these specified. So what we can do now is here. When we create a new save game, I want to go through all the cards. Before we add them, I want to break this. And I want to check if the drop level is equal to 0. If it is, then we do this. And at the very beginning, just in case, I'll make sure that it does it on a clean slate. So I shouldn't need it, but just in case, clear. If we have a new save file for some reason and it isn't, just this. Now, if I was to check right now, I have a save file. And it doesn't populate anything, right? So if this is valid, we need to do oh, also, this is important. That's important. Yeah, here, available cards, yes. I need to get reset card collection. Do I set that somewhere else as well? On game instance, I load the collected cards. Yeah. We have this one. Get the card collection. The card collection. Get the card collection. So the only time we're setting it is from the game instance. So yeah, we need to set the card collection here. And the card collection is going to be based off of the unlocked cards. Let's see if that works. No. What am I? Well, am I getting it off of? No, we're getting it off unlock. Of course, that's not the card. We don't need the card collection. It's the. Hold on, let's go back. Deck builder. Here. What am I getting off? We're getting the unlock cards. What? Yes, because when we do the game, we get the variables here. So deck cards goes to deck cards, unlock cards, then goes to set unlock cards, goes here. Now the problem is this is currently empty. Because this is not triggered. So what I'm going to do is right now trigger it once. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to go here. Theoretically, I should be able to get then the 10 cards that I have unlocked. Okay. Now, yeah, it has errors because it no longer had the card. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so now, if I didn't do this, because I saved it, does it still have it? Oh, God. No. Why? So we get the variables from the unlock cards. How do I delete my own save game? Reset save game. Or reset save game. So I have to go to the folder and delete this file. Okay. Fair enough. So it's in saved, save games. So I'm just gonna delete it. And I mean, high score card. This is just our save game. So now we don't have any save games. I deleted it. See, nothing here. We have the 10 populated. Okay. And if I drag these in, and I close out of here. Okay. Why is the problem? Access not trying to read property save game reference in set meta progression. Why? I do that there. Oh, I see. The problem was I only do it if here I never do it on the first attempt. Okay, I got it. So I see the problem. So once we do this, we need to do before I do this. I just need to do this just to save it. And then from here we can do this. Because we had no access to the variable here otherwise. Very nice. So now, again, I'm going to delete it. Play. I'm at 0. It should have no errors this time. If I cancel, yep, no errors. Play again. Open. Okay. I think I understand why, though. So when it does this, when it populates all of this, it doesn't save it. So I want to I don't need this. When I do save deck, I want to get the save game and set unlock cards. Get unlock cards, and we want to save that. Right, and then we save. So now we have them. Populate. Exert. Play. Aha! Look at that. Now we maintain. Okay. So if I clear all by one, and I exit out, I have just one. Yes. Yes. Okay. Very cool, and we can look at all of them. It reads that we have 10. And if I restart. Okay. Let's see what's it's because here I don't need the sprint string anymore. Set player variables. Oh, here. Unlock cards we weren't saving. We were resetting it. So I'm gonna plug that in there. So again, delete. Try it again. Yep. So again. Got that. We come in here. We still have the 3. I shouldn't be able to access that menu anymore at this point. I think I just only need it like in my hub area, really. But you can see it is now working. Is the free for the month out? The free for the month out? If you're asking me if the devlog and the Patreon like versions out, no. That's released on the first Sunday of the month. So this Sunday. Oh, are you the epic free? Oh, that was released already. Yeah, that was released on Tuesday. You gotta specify. And welcome, Ellen Conti. Yeah, that's already out. I'm thinking game. So when you just come in, it's like free for the month. I'm like, I don't have a free. Yeah, there's some stuff. It's okay. Like nothing here blows my mind. The Paris one is kind of pretty. If this is your style, like if you're going for this style of a game, then great. Then it already fits. But otherwise, we got some nice temples that are not for games. They're too high fidelity. We have jet thrusters. That is very niche. A few old characters from the UE4 days. So they're probably using the UE4 mannequin. And some more like runes. Which are kind of cool. If you make an environment with just one of these, it's great. The problem with like asset packs like this is they don't play nice together. Because they're all, unless you get them all by the same person or something, then yeah, it'll work. But yeah, okay, so we now have our base 10, let's say, working. So now we need to make it so I now want the boss to drop. Hey, Original Gamer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I want the bosses now to drop power-ups, right? Or to drop like a card when you kill them. How do we display that? I guess what I can do is have an item that gets dropped that you pick up. And when you pick it up, how do we display it? Do we display like a little corner that says picked up and then it'll just say like the name of the card or like a preview of the card? Or do we go like full screen? At that point, it should be safe to do so, but... I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. When would you say the game is going to release, or whatever can you play it? Well, you can play it already on my Patreon. I release monthly updates. The next one's coming this Sunday, actually. Or I'm releasing the next update. If you hover over it, it shows you the information. No. So we already have the deck version, right? So we have the deck. That's like when you get a new card. What is the best way to display that new card to give you information on what you got? Or we can do it, just give you the name. And you could just see it when you get back to your deck builder. But if it's like a really cool card, you might want to just want to see it. So what I'm thinking is, if you're playing, if this is your view and your character, right, and you pick up a card, I want to put it like maybe right here in the top left corner, have it appear, and then like stay for like 5 seconds and then disappear as like a little preview thing. Or maybe in the top right corner, one of the corners. Just have it like just appear as like, okay, this is the card you just got, and then disappear. And then if we need to, we maybe put something else there in the future. Could be a little more preview section. So let's do that. For that, we're gonna need to go to our pickups. Go to the pickup base. So we have all this stuff. So I'm gonna need to do a new custom pickup. That is going to be our card pickup. Because we're going to do a lot of logic for cards specifically. Okay. I'll set a pickup base. I'm going to do item drop. Let's rename it. Okay, let's make a new one. New blueprint class actor. This is going to be our card drop. And we'll do the test in our testing level. Okay, so first things first, we need a sprite. And I use our little card set up here. 45. Ooh, what's the size of this should be? I feel like a big card is probably good, because you don't want to miss it. That's probably a good thing. We want to turn off all collisions. Is there any chance where you kindly let you play the 2D roguelike and be willing to give a broke? Not at the current moment. It is very much pre-alpha, and if you want to support me and get an early version, knowing that it is not ready for like just public consumption, like, yeah, otherwise, you know, maybe sometime in the future when the game is more ready, I'll do like a, you know, free release type thing. That's probably the plan. What do I do to, besides get your Patreon and however you type it, you can get? Yeah, so that'll come down the line in the future. What I have been thinking about is potentially releasing like the previous month's or like having like a 1 or 2 month lag on the free version. I've been considering that, but there's so many updates that come every month that it feels like that is a big lag. Big lag. Because the game where it was 2 months ago is definitely not the game it is now. So that's why I haven't done it, because I feel like it's not really an accurate description of the game anymore. Oh, ask him.
Pausing for ads.
Okay, so once the card drops, we basically need to do a check the current dungeon level. We're going to add the card to our card collection, save it. And we also need to check we need to check if we have the card. If it exists, we need to not be able to select it. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of stuff to figure this out. I got this new mic arm and it's great, but I feel like it's too short. Like, it's not long enough. The old one I was using, was not as nice for like my setup, but it was longer. Like, I'm pretty sure, unless... yeah, it was longer, yeah. Yeah. And surprisingly, I noticed the difference. It was the old Rode one that everyone was using. Oh, God. Mistakes were made. It's not clean. Hold on, let me go wash my hands. Much better. I touched the part that was like in the like in the holder originally, and it was real dirty. Mistakes were made. It's fine. So I don't know what a 2-3 months old copy of it is. Can you tell me if it's playable for the most part? I mean, they're all playable. They're just very different games. Either way, there's no free version right now out. Yeah. And you can watch the devlogs to see what the 2-3 month old version is. I release the devlog every month with it. Okay. So, I need let's do a box collision. Sphere collision's fine. I wish I could have a dome collision. That's really what I would love. Because I'd love to not have this bottom half. Right? So that way it doesn't like go through the ground if you had it on the floor. But no, you can only have sphere. You can't have dome. Okay, so collision. Oh, spelled it right. Custom, ignore everything. overlap pawns. And then we can do... Oh. There you go. And a component begin overlap. Do I need yeah, I need a reference to the game mode and everything else which I can get from my character. So cast to my character. That way I have access to, do I want to do cast to the player or just you know what? Get instigator. Not that instigator. Is player controlled? So, as long as I'm the one controlling it, then we can do get the game mode, cast to GM and spreading. Okay, so now we can do things with it. Well, we're gonna need to do this probably later. Actually, no. Do it now. Promote to variable. Game mode ref. Because if it can't cast it for whatever reason, we don't do anything even. Do you have a political question? There's no politics allowed. So it's nice that you have one. Give it to yourself. No politics. Okay. So what we need to do is now... I've had a similar thing to what we're doing in the game mode. Which is we need to get the data table, do a for each loop, do all of this, check the drop level, so just copy all of this. Come here. And the table is... I guess you can just get it from here. Get ability data table. This is a variable already in the game mode, so we can just grab it. And we just pipe it through. You can't chat it, apparently? What do you mean? I mean, you can't chat it. My Discord is in the description, or exclamation mark Discord should work. Is it what? Well, is it guts? No guts Discord? What? I don't know what you're asking me. Guts have a Discord. Oh, yes, you're asking the name in Discord. We gotta know if is it. Okay. Okay. Get current dungeon level. So we check if the drop level is equal to the current dungeon level. If it is, and row was found, then we need to save these. So these are cards not acquired. Oh no, that's not yet. Assuming this is the case, we also then need to check if I have those cards unlocked. So from the game mode, then I need to get unlocked cards, and then I need to see if I can I need to see if I find this item in there. Let's do this. No cleaner. So basically, we need to see if we already have this card. Because if we already have this card, then, you know, we don't need to do it again. Yeah, the 10-minute timeout for you. You were told no politics, and you put politics. So. Enjoy the recent procedural building tutorial. Great content. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you found it nice. Yeah, actually, you know, speaking of videos, new video came out today where I just edited down the chat we had on the Unreal 5 5.5 roadmap. Freaking 2 out of 10 video. It is a 2 out of 10 video for me. It is the highest watch time by a considerable amount. I usually go like 2.5, 3 minute watch time. This has over 4 minutes of watch time. Average. And all it was a stream edit. This just shows you how little tutorial, how shitty tutorial videos do compared to like just React or other content. It's freaking 2 out of 10. And then the short that I edited that I thought was like pretty good is sitting at 62.9% like to dislike ratio. Surprisingly, it is being like recommended. It was recommended for like a long time on the shorts feed. It's a 62% like to dislike ratio. It is what it is. Okay, so if we find if the card that is in the current dungeon that we already have, so if it is equal to -1. So from here, if it's -1, that means it did not find it. So that means we can add it to our cards not acquired yet list. Later on, we're going to also modify this to have rarities and stuff. That's going to be a thing. So we're going to modify this later. So in full, what's valuable in the video is the fact that you can understand the roadmap more than average UE tinkerer. We're able to provide the details than the roadmap itself. Yeah, I mean, mostly it was just me gushing about the roadmap stuff. I didn't go over every single node, but I can't. Like, I don't want to speak on things I am not, like, versed in, basically, right? It doesn't help you guys. It's pointless for me. Like, yeah, like, that seems cool. Don't know what to do with it. Seems cool. Moving, like, what's the point in that? So I just focus on the ones that, hey, I understand and I do. So I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, it's done surprisingly well. Okay, so we now have, we go through all the cards, and then we check if we are supposed to drop it in the level we're currently in. If it's true, yes. Hello, Bolivian Ragafuck. Welcome in. Cheers from Tokyo. I've started learning Japanese again. I don't know how well it's gonna go this time. I've tried many times in the past with not much success. I'm trying harder this time, though. We'll see if it works. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. You need to keep consistent. The problem in the past was not the consistency. It's the fact that if you have no one to talk with and you have no way of like no one to bounce, you know, ideas from or anything, it's hard to maintain. Like eventually it's like, okay, well, like I'm learning this, and then I like no one can share and like yay, like we're all getting better together type thing. It's like it's hard. So hopefully now, I mean, I've gone further than I have before, so. You're Mexican, so no Japanese needed? Oh, are you on a trip or are you moved? Yeah, you forget immediately without practice. Exactly, yeah. And then it's discouraging. I mean, it's, you know, it's the whole normal cycle. So how do we do the rarity? I think for now, I'm not going to deal with the rarity. We're just going to do with this. Okay, so we have the cards not acquired. So at the end, we have cards not acquired. So then we need to get a random one. You live here? Game dev? Almost 12 years? Konami and now NetEase Games? Nice, grats. When I was much younger, I wished I could go to Japan. Like, when I was, like, in college. One of my, like would be freaking amazing was if I could go to Japan to work at Square Enix. That was it. Why? Because I love the Final Fantasy games. The last Final Fantasy game that I cared about was 10. We're in 16. How things have changed. That's awesome. You lived in Japan for 2 years. It was awesome. Yeah, for a long time, I was like, I want to move to Japan. And then, you know, I started learning more about Japan. And I realized I could never move to Japan. I can't. Because I cannot deal with heat. And Japan has really bad summers, let's put it mildly. I would die. I would just die. So, yeah. You wish Hideo Kojima was your sensei? I mean, if you learn from him, he is your sensei. Sensei just means teacher. Everyone's his student if you learn from him. Started streaming a few months ago as well, purely to keep yourself hyper focused on the topic a few hours and force yourself to not abandon project for great stuff. Hey, that's how I started streaming this game. That's how I started streaming this game. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start streaming my game dev so I can stay motivated to continue working. It's done fantastically. I don't mean the game, but the fact that I'm fantastically motivated to, hey, I got to stream, so I got to work on the game. What are I working today? Kind of thing. I'd say I recommend it for everyone, but streaming is not for everyone. You know, that's a, you know, find something to keep you going like every day. It's like to work a little bit on the project. It's so good. And streaming does a great job for that, for me at least. Okay. Streaming is quite a job, man. Hey, it depends how much you do it. Yes, you're right, but it depends how much you do it. Okay, so we need to do we need a new function. So this is going to be add card to library, I guess. So what we need to do is get our available cards, and we need to add this card, and then we need to save our deck. Ooh, hold on. This sets it for available cards. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... I just want to do this. I'll just do that. Wait, available cards? No. Unlock cards. That's the one we want. We want to add to unlock cards. That's why I was confused. Right? Because that's where we are adding... Yeah, that's, we're getting unlock cards. Yep. So unlock added to the unlock cards, and then save our unlock cards in the game mode. You lived in Okinawa, it was like Hawaii, just a little more humid. I mean, humidity is relative. That means it was probably hotter. Some people stream, others take antidepressants. Hey, if it keeps you going and you feel good about it, why not? Welcome back, Original Gamer. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so now we have the add card to library. So here we can do on complete. We can get the game mode reference. Add card to library. And we're adding this random card. And then we need to destroy actor. So pretty simple. It checks the current level, checks that we don't have this card. So right now we have these 10 cards, right? So let's go ahead and for testing purposes, I'm gonna make, because this is gonna be dungeon level 0 as well. We'll add another one to our list of things. Let's add Airblade. I'll set Airblade to be 0. So if we come here, Airblade is not here. right? We don't have an AB. If I come here, we now have Airblade. Now, that was picked up on a walk over. I want to do an interaction thing, so you have to press a button to do it. But it now works. And if I leave and we come back, it's still there. Yes. Cool. Everybody's, I remember that. It was the first power up we did, wasn't it? I don't think it was the first one. I think it was the first visual one. Because I think because I did them in order. The first one was HP, health up. And we did crit chance, knockback, temp and vulnerability, stun chance, and then we did Airblade. Airblade was just the first one that was like, oh, that's cool. And it's gone through a few iterations. So, but yes, in a way, it is indeed one of the early ones. Okay, so I'm going to clear my save game. So that way, yep, now we're back. So that is working. Awesome. So what we want to change here is, instead of an overlap, I don't want to do an overlap. I want to do a BPI interactables. I'll set up interact, which means I no longer need to do the cast either. So we don't need this cast. We don't need that, because here from the player, we can get game mode reference, and then we can save it that way. So we don't need a cast. We don't need anything. So now we're good. And you know what? Let's put Airblade back to 0. So again, if I open, no Airblade. If I come here, press E. Oh, that's right. It's because this needs to be not pawn. It needs to be interactable block. So now, if we come here, again, no Airblades, press E, it's gone. That's not right. What happened? Why? Why? Give me the ability title. Oh. Nothing. Wait, what? What did I do? Is it looping on stuff? Yes. We check the current dungeon level, so this should print hello multiple times. It does. So why is it here? It lost all the information of it. How does that happen? We didn't change anything.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
What? Okay, it knows the word. It knows the name's there. It knows the name's there. It for. How does it forget the name? It literally knows the information right between these two branches. And then when it goes through this branch, it's like, oh, I don't know what it is anymore. Nope. Forgot about it. What was it again? After the ads, I'm going to try setting this to a variable. I'm just reading it further down. That's probably going to be our solution. We'll see if it works. I don't know why it stopped working. We're just reopen it for whatever reason. See if it recompiles now. Apparently, Blueprint also have HH. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I remember. What were we doing again? Yeah, it knows it here, doesn't know it here. Somehow. Because all we're doing is finding it. And if we didn't find it in here, then add it. It still has all this information. I'm still grabbing on the same place. Okay, let's try this. Throw it to variable. I'll rename it in a moment. Wait. Wait. Now hold on a second. How has it lost the information? What is going on? Nope. I think Unreal just needs a restart. I think that's what we're learning. I think we just relaunch Unreal and see if that helps. Oh! No! Gaguts, that was the last message you sent. Why, Gaguts? Why do you ruin YouTube chat experience? Oh, let me open. Let me pop you guys out. Ah, there you go. Now I can read you guys. And now you just need an H in the middle? Yeah. Okay, let's reload. Let's reload! Okay, let's hope that a restarting of Unreal fixes the problem. Fingers crossed. Also, I don't know why it takes, like, it reloads these files every time. Like, it's not like... It's the same files that it always reloads. Hopefully once 5.5 comes out and I update to 5.5, this problem will go away. Fingers crossed. Let's reopen all this. Okay. So, we're back to clean. Yep, same problem. How is it? Okay. So, this true never fires. Is that the problem? Yes, the true just never fires. But it was firing before. What changed? Let's find out. We're checking in the unlock cards and seeing if we have this card. If it does not find it, then we continue, because that's what we want. We want to not find it. So let me just do a print string here. And this should go through every single one of them. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something's wrong. Why does it only go up to 10 once? Oh, hold on. Did it? No, this is at 0. So it has found 11. Oh, you know what it is? I found the problem. The problem is between the chair and the table. You're never going to guess what it is. Never going to guess what it is. It's impossible. For those of you thinking that I'm the problem, no. Don't be insane. Okay, so we have a slight problem that is separate. So you see how there's no air blade? It goes up to here. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? I have a save file. Sorry. Oh, I don't have a save file in here. Why don't I have a save file in here? Why does save file not created? Hold on. I understand my problem, but why is save file not created? Does save game exist? It should go here. Oh, I need to plug in a save game object. That would help. That would help. So I'll explain the problem I was having in just a second. Because the problem was basically my shirt. Wasn't. What are you wrong? Yeah, so that's the right thing to plug in. That's all correct. We set the unlock. Oh, and then here we need to save deck. Right, I'm pretty sure. So now, if I did this, populate it. Ooh, what's the problem? Access attorney, access game instance reference. Oh, no, I want to. In that case, we just do game instance before save game. Unless I need it for something here. Doesn't seem like it. So do this way. This way. So there's our stuff. Good. No error. Good. Grab it. There's our blade. So what was happening was basically my save game wasn't being created. So when I enabled Airblade to be a default, so if I delete this, right? I save game and then I play again. It populates it based off of level 0, the default cards, which means Airblade here is already populated. And that means there is no card that it could give me that doesn't exist. So if I grab it, it's like, there's nothing. So it's just all empty. Which is still a little bit funny because I can still use it and grab it. It won't do anything, but I can totally do it. So what I need is a check that says, hey, does this have information? If it does, then add it. If it doesn't, or if it didn't find any, then don't do anything. Just don't add it. So we can do that in the card drop quite easily. Before we do the get random, check if it's not empty. And as long as it's not empty, then we do this. Because if the array is empty, that means we have every single card in our situation. In which case we cannot unlock anymore. Okay. So now, with I can set this back to 1. Doesn't matter. I'll delete my save game. Oh, wait. One other thing. If it is false, as in it's empty, just destroy it. Do we want to destroy it? Or do you want to just always be there? I want to destroy it still. And I'll do something else here. No new cards left. I'll do something else here to give a little pop-up that says, hey, like all cards are collected. But basically now I have 10. I come here, grab it. Still 10, nothing has changed. Because there were no new cards available that I could have gotten from this drop on my current dungeon level. So, wonderful. And if I set up Airblade to now be available to grab, no Airblade, grab it, Airblade. And the order stays in the order you kind of grab the cards. I'll probably end up adding a sorting functionality to this later. That already seems like a good idea. A sorting and a searching functionality we're gonna need to add. Like, almost guaranteed. So this is all good. I can close and reopen. And I still have my cards and everything's still good. Okay. So that is working. Now, when we pick up the card, I want a preview of it in the corner, right? Let's go to UI. I guess I would put it inside of my HUD. And then I would control it here. Yeah. So if I add the card, we'll have it right there, just like that. That seems good, right? Yeah, that seems great. Okay, well, let's make it wrap with scale box. There you go. So let's make it how's that gonna look? Is that gonna be a decent size? Yeah, that seems like a decent size. Like, if it, again, you unlock the card, it'll pop up here, and then it'll go away, right? We, of course, need to have it, you know, do all that. So, let's go to our card. Now, we have set card info. So what we need to do is basically I'll set this show card preview. That's gonna be our function. And then there's going to be our card preview. Where's it? There it is. And then sets card info. So we need to give it the card info. So this is now in our widget blueprint, our main one. So on our card drop here, if we're adding it to cards to the library, it's already in the game mode, so we can just do it here. So then we can get the HUD reference. And then show card preview. And the card preview is going to be our new item. Why is it called new item? Hard. So now set this up. Ooh, I need to change the pivot on that, but that's fine. That works. And go back to our HUD. Pivot, top right. So if I grab this, it becomes the correct card. Now, it also allows me to click and add it. Well, at least interact with it. We don't want that. Okay, so we have a... Oh, I meant to go to card. We have a card mode, so... INU card mode. Oh, Bakito, welcome in. Are you also recording for YouTube? Well, I'm also streaming on YouTube, so in a sense, I am also recording for YouTube, yes. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I'm not, like, making a video right now, if that's what you were asking. How far into the project? Decently. Let me just remember to put this. Unselectable. Or, preview mode. Decently. So right now we're building up the deck builder. Ignore this. We're literally just working on this right now. And you can basically put cards. We have a full deck builder with different power-ups. So think like Binding of Isaac, where you can build your own deck. You have a certain amount of slots you can put. You'll be able to unlock more slots and more cards. And then when you go into the game, this is almost like we then have enemies you kill, and then you increase the bar down below, and then you unlock one of the cards you have in your deck. So, for example, I can get Cleave. And now I do a wider arc. You can see visually it has increased arc on it. Right now, it's really quick to get the cards because we're doing for testing. But obviously, you need to kill more enemies for actually. So, like, I can get now Sun Chance up. All right. So, I'm going to go continue killing these guys. And now I've out of cards in my deck, so I'm only getting health ups. So that's the only thing I have left available to me. And I can see all the cards that I have. And then I've killed enough, and now I open the portal to the boss. And now here's the boss, and I can go fight him. That stun chance seems really high, or I got really lucky. Okay, so now we got these little guys. Oh, and they have elites. I need to make it so... Oh, I clicked away. I clicked out. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait. Wait, did they just jump out the map? How the hell did they do that? Well... I need to investigate that. We don't want elites here because they're dropping items. The boss is up there because I have a preview in there. If no one's told you recently, then I will. You're doing great. Well, thank you. Yeah, once you kill the boss, the boss has like a ramming stage, but you have to wait like 2 minutes to see the... I have like a workaround if something happens thing. But yeah, I need to... How the hell did they... They just get launched so high into the air that they... Because this is a wall. It's an invisible wall, but it's a wall. How the hell did the spiders just fly out? You like the reflections of map procedurals or random? So, the boss room is set in stone. So we have full control over the boss room. And then the dungeon itself here, right? Everything you see here is, the rooms are pre-made. So like this room here, you can see in the top right? This room is pre-made. This room is pre-made, but it's combined and assembled, and all the connections are procedural. Yeah, it's basically like Diablo and stuff like that, right? Like those kind of games. But the thing is, let's see if I can find you like a good example. This game has a lot of verticality, which you can see right there. You see how there's a little down, like a whole area down below? And we come up here, right? You can see that. This has multiple levels. So this is a vertical game. And I can just go wherever I want, right? So if I come here, I can just jump down here. And now I can just go like down here. So now I'm in this level. Right, don't mind all the characters you see above. That's preview. I have a setting, I just don't have it on. So yeah, now I have all this. Oh, the walls, yeah, go down because the camera gets in the way. Otherwise, it would normally be up there because there's no door, so you can't go through there. You can see. Yeah, so modular rooms look dead. Are you using PCG for procedural assembling? No. I'm using PCG for the walls. The rooms are connected together using a plugin called Dungeon Architect. Yep. It's a bit janky, and some things don't quite work the way you want, but it is the best thing out there. By like a large margin. It is an expensive plugin. It is a powerful plugin, but it's a bit of a janky plugin. That's the best I can explain it. And the minimap is part of the plugin that was only just recently added. Right, so it's like it has a lot of stuff, and that is only one part of it. It has like also like a bunch of different generation modes. Like you can go, instead of pre-made rooms, you can do like full-on tile by tile procedural rooms generation, stuff like that. So lots of control for that stuff. Yeah, built a mini map. Yeah, the mini map you saw. This right here is part of the plugin. The same one that assembles this. That's why it all works together. Yep. It was only recently added. So when I went to the different level, you can see it changes. So if I go to a different level again, right, it updates to this level's minimap. I need to add in the like the stair icons and all that kind of stuff to show where you can go up and down, things of that nature. I don't have that in yet. Yeah. Plugin sounds good for real. I mean, it is good. It is good. The support for it isn't great. It's the only complaint really that I have. And that's because it's one guy who's probably busy with other stuff. It's probably not his full-time thing, but there's constantly a lot of people asking in the Discord. So yeah, let's go wild, showing me some horror movies. Oh yeah, it's ads time. Yeah, I paused for ads, so I'll wait. Also, I don't know if you can hear me. You be on Twitch and all. How would you approach loading, saving, unloading of floors/rooms, parts of buildings? The catch: the building and interiors are procedurally generated with the runtime BCG. How would you approach loading, saving, unloading of floors/rooms? I mean, shouldn't runtime BCG take care of that? I haven't looked into runtime. I don't fully grasp runtime PCG, but I thought runtime PCG basically allows you to load and unload certain areas at a time. Like, it doesn't regenerate the entire thing, it only regenerates part of it. Regeneration is expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't do it dynamically. I would pre-build that stuff and then control visibility. I'm doing that kind of stuff for the walls. When you see them going up and down, that's PCG being regenerated. There's a lot of football ads? Well, they should be done now. Hopefully they're done. Wait, was that Little Caesars? Okay, you're back. Welcome back. Yeah, I tend to pause for ads so you don't miss anything. At least nothing too important. Okay. What were we doing? We were doing the card drop. So we made it so you can't pick up you cannot pick up cards you already had. Which is good. What were we doing right before? Your cat clinic ads? You don't even have cats? I mean, maybe they're trying to teach you not to get cats because they're going to be expensive. And you'll have to pay for, you're going to have to pay for all the treatments. Did it say sponsored by a dog company? I was doing... Oh, we were doing the card drop, right? The card drop was working. Oh, no. I remember. We were doing the card in the top right. We're doing this. So... that works. Wait. What happened to my cards? Wait, what happened to... Something broke. What broke? So that's fine. Okay, how did that happen? I need to figure out how that happened. It was probably on... I didn't die. I should have done the save game. Somewhere it's not saving the right info. Okay, let me do one thing at a time. Let's do one thing at a time. So if I come here, no air blade. Cancel here. That like that. Come here. Yeah, no air blade. Pick it up. We got air blade, and now we have it here. Now we still have it here. All right, this is all good. This is working. Oh, I think it was because we loaded into the boss area, and that probably is where it broke. Okay, I need to check that. That's actually a good testing area. Am I using a struct for variables? Yes. This is all, so all of the cards, this is a big data table. It's powered by a struct. Here's my struct. So yes. And then I can send the struct around to get the images, to get everything I need from it. Yep. Because that just makes it so much easier. Because it's basically one... effectively, you're setting out around one variable instead of a bunch of variables. So... when we... oh, I need to check the portal. That's probably where it is. It was... where did I put it? Level up portal? Well, let's start again. Where the hell did I put it? Boss portal, there it is. Why is it here? Let's put it in the level load portal. And in fact, let's rename this. Level loading. There it is. Okay. So in this portal to the boss room, we're opening the game. Oh, we're doing the save game. So we should be saving. I am triggering save game. So we gain the available cards and we're saving them. Oh, we're, wait. Collected cards is being saved too. Smart way to do it? Yeah. Makes it a little, quite a bit easier. I'm saving the... so what's going on? I think that is where it's happening. Let's test this again. Let's go to the hub. Actually, let's make this even easier. Hold on. Game mode. Blood for dungeon level 10. So pretty much first mob should give me enough quote unquote experience. Okay. So right now, if I look at it, oh, I have nothing. Why do I have nothing? Hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I actually got cleared right away. So why? Let's take a look. We only just set this up today, so handling things like this is a bane for you. You still don't fully understand how to use databases or data tables. Yeah, it can be a challenge. The way I'm doing it right now is I'm basically getting the data table, all the data table stuff, and I'm filtering it out based on the struct from the data table, and then I'm doing things, accordingly. So what's happening is this safe isn't working correctly. The save deck. Because this is getting the card deck. Yeah, I'm overwriting the unlocked cards. So instead of set deck here, I need to set unlocked cards. Or I guess not set. Populate unlocked cards. So for that, we set unlock cards to unlock cards. Here. I mean, this is just should be as simple as basically doing a. We need to get the save game. Yeah, we just need this. I thought I did this. Oh, we only did it for the adding a version. So what I can do is take all this. Or sorry, take this part. And then I just save this to be save unlocked cards. This can go in here. Here, I can replace this with save unlock cards. And then here, I can do save unlock cards. Okay, so if we take a look, let's go like these three. All right, still have them. Go in here. Shit. Why? Why? And of course, if I reload, right, it's gone. No, it's here. Why is it here? There's a little print string here. What is the length of this? It says 10. And this time it didn't print at all. Why did it not print at all? Oh! If dungeon... Oops. This part is important. That's important when you do a branch, you sometimes don't want everything after it to also follow said branch. Now look at that. It works. Feel like you understand what I'm doing? Just working on your own save game? Nice. If you guys ever have questions about what I'm doing, or do you want me to explain like anything, just as always, just ask. When people ask what the longest for game development, this is what I tell them: finding your own code doesn't work. We were just setting this up, so it's all relatively fresh. So cool. So that is now working. We now have a save unlock cards. This thing needs cleanup. Dear God, this is like the one place I have not organized things. The game mode. But let's go back to because the boss portal was fine. You don't need to do anything with the game instance. Card is fine. Oh, so we added the preview mode. So we have the set card mode. So we have the preview mode. Deck unavailable. So we just set preview mode. So basically, it needs to once it's preview mode, it should just work. I'm pretty sure. So what we can do is on the HUD here, set card info, set card mode, preview. Okay. I'm going to remove my save data and then make sure that Airblade is set to 1. And now if we come here, okay, don't have Airblade. We come here. This populates to why? Oh, it's because I haven't. Oops. I need to set Airblade back to being available on level 0 because it wasn't just then. So yeah, no Airblade here. I come here. Airblade. Airblade. Now, I still could do the hover over. I don't want to be able to do hover over. So on mouse enter, we check if it's not unavailable. So instead of that, we can do the hover over selection, or deck available. That'll be easier. Don't have it. Set it to become available. Oh. Grab it. And now I cannot do anything. And it's right there. Okay. Perfect. So the next thing to do is I want to fade it in and then fade it out. Because obviously I don't want it always here. Also, the other thing I need to do is I need to move it lower because it was interfering with the minimap. Can I add the mini map here for preview? Oops. I think it's this. So we can use that as a preview, and then we can move this down. Right there. So that's where it's going to be. Okay, so now we need to animate it. Window, animations. We add a new animation. This is going to be hide. Then we add scale box. And we want to change the ooh. I don't think you can change visibility. Yeah, like that. I don't want to change that. I don't want to do the scale box. I think I want to do the card preview. Yeah, that's a better one. Do the card preview. And then we can change the tint. Hopefully. Color and opacity. Are you okay with asking a clarifying question about data tables? Absolutely. Ask me whatever you want. And I can't guarantee that I'm going to give you an answer that's going to be like, answer whatever you need. But yeah, absolutely. So you would suggest, oh, that's... So you're just saying it. I would definitely suggest this. Using a data table to store all your relevant structs. For example, an item info name, name, description, and picture and stuff. Another struct for something like weapon damage, weapon rarity. Both go into a data table, so you can call in your character. Yeah, so let me show you. This will probably answer your question. Let me show you how I manage my characters and all the mobs. Okay? If I open my mob manager, here's my mob manager. I'll move it a bit to the side so you can see everything. All right. Why does it look like this? Because these are structs inside of structs, and some structs inside of structs inside of structs inside of structs. And this, all of this, is my mob manager. So here's my mob. I have the base stats, so in this case, just I only give them health. But then here's all their weapon info. Here's there's attack info, which I don't think is needed here. Now that I think about it, because our attack info is stored on the actual attack. I have spawn info here, so when I'm doing spawning, I specify what's being spawned here, whether it's enabled or disabled. Like all of that is here, and this is just a big data table. That is, again, if I open the struct, is a struct of structs. Because you can put structs and structs and structs and structs and structs. So just organize it. So yes, I can have it absolutely just one after the other here. But I don't know how to. This range does answer your question. Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, organize your stuff. You know, that's what I like to do. Like a lot of times, right? In this case, like I might need to get the weapon information. Like I might need to get the weapon information. Or sometimes I just need the spawn information. So I just grab that. And then I just, I break that and hide the rest, and then I have that. How do you call the variables out? You've never used a data table? Very easy. I'll go in the game mode. So here, you use get data table row names. I have a variable just piped in here with a data table, but you can just select it. So you get the data table row names, and then for each of them, you could check that. Whether you could do a find here if you want to grab a specific one, you can just do a find, and then grab that specific row name. But I'm only doing this because I want to do everything. If you just need a specific row, that's it. Get data table row with their data table, type in the row name. That's all you need. You don't need this then. I'm doing this because I want to access everything and find all the information. This will just get you the one. That's why I'm doing unloop on everything and then grabbing the one, and then I have access to it. Here's the structs. And then I break it and then I say, hey, in my case, I'm checking that the cards that I'm currently set up, hey, what level does it drop on? Is the current dungeon level for my cards, right here? Yeah, is the current drop level equal to my current dungeon level? If it is, that means it's supposed to drop on this floor. And if it is, do I have it? Then I also check, like, do I have it? If no, then cool. Then it's a new card. Add it. Right, the structs had a little bit more to load up, but it's way prettier to use a data table, so you do. A little more to load up. What do you mean by that? Like actual load time? If you're not doing 100% of checks per seconds, the tiny higher performance, yeah. That's such low numbers. The alternative is to use like a far more complicated method. Again, like, is this gonna make your game run, 10% slower? No. Maybe 1%. Probably in the long run. You have other things to worry about in your game than that. Let's put it this way. I would stake my money on this not being the reason your game is not performing. The fact that you used data tables. Right? I would put money on, if a game is finished and it's not performing, that the problem isn't just purely the fact that you use data tables and structs. That's the one thing that a lot of people are like, yeah, blueprints are less performant than C++, for example, right? It's that whole thing. No one has been able to tell me how much more performant it is. Like, if you have a game that's completely finished and it's running 120, frames per second, I bet it's not going to be running at 100 frames a second if it was just blueprints. It'd probably be running at like 118, 115, like like it's maybe like a single digit percentage. 100, yeah, exactly, 119, 118. Like, I mean, it's so close of a difference. Yes, it is technically better, but it doesn't matter. You have other things to optimize. Like, do it if you need it, but don't shoot yourself because you don't need to. That's how I think about it, at least. Does it mean that's right? I don't know. But it's this game, everything you're seeing is 100% blueprints. I've done 0 C++. So I'm a little biased. Just a little biased. Okay, let's go back to here. We're doing the animation on color and opacity. So we want to do this is for height. So we want a keyframe on 0. How do I? Why can't I key? Oh, okay. I can't set a keyframe on 0? I have to set a keyframe on, like, whatever it is. So let's do, like, a 3 second. Set this one to 0.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Ta-da! Wait, why is... Oh, the image doesn't disappear. Ooh. There come the ads, dude. The image doesn't disappear. What do I do for the image? Well, thank you, Bakito. Some rule of thumb with blueprints versus C++, if the system that you're coding with blueprints gets really unwieldy, it's probably time to move to C++. I've never seen a situation like that, but maybe. Or if you have tons of looping every frame. Maybe. The way I see it on the blueprints for C++, if it's something like server stuff, like big overall, like stuff like that, multiplayer, where it's not available in blueprints, then yeah, absolutely go C++. That's the way to do it. But if you're just doing like even the ability system, you can do it in blueprints. Stuff like that. Single player, I think could be entirely done in blueprints. Once you go multiplayer and you're doing maybe server stuff, I would say yes, you probably want C++ there. I have never even touched server stuff or multiplayer stuff, pretty much. So I'm just, I'm completely assuming that that's a pain that has to do in blueprints. So yes, do C++ there. But for a lot of stuff, unless it's not available in blueprints, I wouldn't, stress about it. Okay, you know what? Instead of a color and opacity, because that's clearly not working, because of the image, I would need to set that up as well. What instead I'm going to do is have it slide in and out. So I'm going to do... What do I need to do on you? Scale box. Transform. And I want to set the translation to be off camera. That is way too slow. Nope, we're not doing it that slow. Yeah, let's do like a second. And then can I edit the curve? Oh, it's already nicely curved. Nice. I appreciate that being the default, but I think it's just too slow. I think I need to go maybe like half second. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe we can keep it a second. I don't want to be jarring, so yeah, maybe a second. Inlaying custom AI planning algorithms to get real unwieldy with blueprints real quick. Yeah, I have not done like super advanced AI. I imagine it's maybe stuff like that. There is more stuff you can do only with AI, which is the only with C++, which is the neutral, friendly, and enemy thing. that is only available in C++ for whatever reason. I don't know why. And that's really nice. But you can do that with blueprints. There's a workaround by just giving them a tag and then being like, okay, does the tag match? If yes, they're friendly to whoever it is. If the tag does not match, then they're enemy. Or if it's this specific tag, so you just basically switch on tag effectively. And this third tag, then they're the neutral one. So you could just do that with blueprints. There's a way of doing them. But yeah, at some point I imagine it's gonna be. Hey Zenab, welcome in. At the same point, you end up with Slay classes allow you to write widgets without blueprint, and you only have C++ in your project. Maybe you're gonna too far to rabbit hole. I mean, yeah, you can go all C++ and you can go all blueprint, absolutely. But the way I see it, I would not. What's it called? I would not force yourself to you have to do one or the other. The ideal situation is a combination of both, I'm sure. But if you only know blueprints, don't stress about knowing C++ if you're doing a single player game. And if you know only C++, don't stress about having to learn blueprints. Yes, you should. Blueprints do make things easier. But also, I mean, in that scenario specifically, C++ for Unreal is a little different than C++ actually. So if you're going to be learning something already, then you might as well learn a bit of blueprints. Because some things are just easier. But I know people who are making games that's pretty much almost entirely C++. So I see no problems with either one. I want to move this to 0. Oh, I need to change these values. This needs to be 0. And negative 320. And this needs to be 0 and negative 320. What? Why does this not have a key? There you go. So this one hides. Okay. Welcome back, Bakujo. Welcome in. 100% agree? I'm glad. Unless you're talking about Zenov. Which also agree. Okay, so now we have this. So what we need to do is... do I need the scale box? Here, let me rename this. Card preview scale box. Play animation. Oh, I can play animation reverse. Oh, that's so good. Wait. Wait. How do I... Widget animation object reference. Wait. I forget what I put here. Shit. You have no idea how much I'm learning watching me? Oh, thank you. Switch? What? I made the animation. How do I get access to it? I forget. Shit. I haven't done this in a while. Gets animation? No. Hold on. Let's quickly Google this. Get her by name? Ooh. Show? Or, get show? Oh! That actually works. You know what? Thank you, Zenom. I wasn't expecting that. I forgot about that. They're not technically variables. They're just... So what we want to do is show card preview. Play this animation. Animation scene 1.0. Oh, but I'm in a function. So let's do custom event. Hide card preview. And then we want to delay. We'll set it to as a variable. Let's make the default though to be like 5 seconds. 10 seconds. After that, I just play this reversed. Play animation reverse. We don't even need the other one. If you drag out and press D, you'll create a delay. I forget about that hotkey. I forget about the D hotkey. I thank you for reminding me. Okay. Hey, I am too. I just forgot about it. The one thing that I hotkey-wise, I hate is I use materials a lot, and I press M for multiply. Why does M give me a multigate in blueprints, but a multiply in materials? I've never used this. I want to multiply. Give me my multiply on M. God damn it. I think I already had it set up. So, I already have Airblade. So let me make something else available. So then I come here, I press E. It slides in. I can't do anything with it, but it's there. And after 10 seconds, it should slide the hell out. You know what would help, though, for it to slide out? And I have this problem way too much. And that's I create an event or something, and I never plug it in. It helps when you create an event that you want to happen to then plug in the event. Reset this back. Play. It's populated. Right, no Airblade. Come here. There's Airblade. 10 seconds it'll go. You're watching yourself, you swear? I mean, this... After 10 seconds it'll go away. There it is. I don't like how slow it is. I do want it faster. I do want it faster. So let's come here. So I don't need the hide one. Right? I'm using the show. Oops. Yeah, I'm only using show. So hide, I can go away. Just modify show. Let's make it like... Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if I keep it a second, I can just have it play back at 2x. Great. Let's try that. That'll be easier to fill it with. You're right. You're right. We just do that. And because we set up for 1 second right now, this is effectively how many seconds you want it to take. So yeah, perfect. You know what's funny? I use that same method in timelines. I always make my timelines 1 second long, and then I use a play rate modifier to control the actual duration of it. Let's reset this. Generate a new save. That felt a little better. A little snappier there. I think it's too far out though. Is it on the, I don't want it to be completely on the side of the, but I feel like it's just a little bit too far. Yeah, it's just a little too far. Let's do that. There you go. Again, the mini-map is up here. 10 seconds. I think that border is a little bit better. Not as far. Goes back. And we're good. And if we had multiple, we can test it with multiple. I'm not going to pick it up on one at a time. Or back to back, because that should never happen. And I just do this 0, this 0. So again, we have 10. Come here. Like that. We got lifesteal this time. If I pick this up, yeah, it'd probably mess with it. But then we got Airblade. Sweet! It works. Yeah, 10 seconds, it goes away, and here's our deck. And again, even between games, it all maintains. I'm actually surprised at how well the deck building aspect of it is working. Because I was a little nervous starting it, but it's actually gone surprisingly easily. I guess I've improved. So yay. Okay. Today's Friday, which means no stream tomorrow because I gotta record the devlog for this. It's our monthly devlog coming Sunday, for this with all the nice updates. I don't know if the Sunday devlog will include this card build. I might, because we just started this week, which is technically October. So I might put it for next month. But the whole rework of everything, making it basically an ARPG, is there. You're surprised too, Guts, that that actually worked. Boo! Do you want me to add the this card builder right now to this month? It's not ready yet. Is the problem? There's no way to get new cards, and right now, you don't even have access to all cards. You only have access to 10. I can't really bring myself to do it because it's otherwise you don't have all the cards unless I break things back to how they were. I think I'm not gonna. We'll see if it's like. We'll see. Here comes the womp womp time, huh? Are you a Shy Lily enjoyer? Just wondering if you had any answers for your earlier question. Do you feel like this solves the large struct crashing issues? The large struct crashing issue of Unreal Engine 5. I don't know of a large struct crashing issue in Unreal Engine 5. I've never made structs big enough to crash because of them. And you saw my mob one. It was decently sized. For me. I don't see a reason to do like hundreds of things. Anytime you implement a structure of over 10 lines? Really? I've never had it. I've never had a crash. Yeah, not because of that. No. Now, I take it back. There were times in the past where I was editing structs, this hasn't happened for a long time, where saving it or changing it would make it crash if it was used a lot of times in the level and the level was open, because it had to then it realized that all of these actors that are currently in the level is all of a sudden broken at the same time, and that would cause the crash. So if you have a lot of actors activating your thing using that struct, just do Control and open a blank level and then change the struct. Because remember, when you do this, you have to recompile every single other thing. But that then would stops the crash. At least it did for me. I don't know. I don't guarantee that's a for sure thing. But I know in the past when I was doing, I don't remember, I think it was an inventory system as well. Where I had a lot of items in the world, like all my items for testing, and I would change it with them loaded in the level. It would crash. You try it in the blank level though. Yeah. Oh, you'll try. Yeah. Try it in blank level. Yeah, absolutely. I think that will fix it for you. Because it's just too many things just all of a sudden at the same time think, oh shit, the struct that we're all... because they try to recompile, and then this realize the struct is broken all at the same time. And I think that's what does it. So that crash a lot when editing variables in the struct? Yeah. Well, I assume in the actual like struct file, not the like and just inside the blueprint. There's that blueprint only bug though. You make the structs in C++, it doesn't happen near as often. I haven't had any issues because I don't have many things in the world just actively using them. I might have like one or two things and it's fine. So, yep. But cool. Who knows how to code in C++? Yeah, I know. Really? I don't know. I've tried learning. I got bored every time. I'm an artist. I'm originally a 3D artist, generalist. I'm not a programmer. In C++, you need to recompile anyway to its work. Like for it to work. So you just be C++ if you manage to run without a recompile. That didn't work. The blank level still crashed. Aw, damn. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know then. One trick I can give you though. One trick I can give you is if you crash when you hit compile, hit save first. Save it. Compile it. it'll crash. Okay? You reopen it, it's compiled. Now, I give you with a big caveat here. I don't know if there is a risk of corruption. I've never had it happen. I've never had any issues with that. But it is technically saving an uncompiled thing and you're compiling it later. So I don't know if that can happen. But I just wanted to give you a... You're on board? That is your go-to? Oh, that's how you do it? Yeah, there you go. Hit save, and then, you know, Git saves you from any risk. And so does autosave. Autosave is also my best friend, because if you're working in progress of something, and, you know, you might lose a few hours of work, or you might lose a few minutes of work if you have the autosaves. It's also good. How easy is it to change a struct out of a data table in use? How easy is it to change a struct out? Like entirely change the struct of a data table? Like if I didn't want this data table to use this struct, you want a different one? You can't. You can update the struct and it'll automatically update the data table live. You would need to create a new data table. You can't swap it. There's no change parent on a data table. That is the data table for it. So you can update the struct and it'll live update this. But yeah, anyway. I'm off tomorrow to record and edit Sunday's video. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be back on Sunday at noon for Elden Ring. I think we're going to actually finish the original game this Sunday. We have one last area and then pretty much the final bosses. And then we unlock the DLC. So that's pretty exciting. I can't wait to die many times. Otherwise, I'll be back on Monday at 6:30 Pacific with more game dev, as always. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And take care. Bye-bye, guys.